Assalamualaikum
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Hi, we are from Group 4. We are going to present our first project. The subject is Internet Topology inside a mini office. My name is Muhammad Yaksha Kamil.
My name is Mama Ragil Shafa Abdur Dalhats.
And my name is Raka Biasa Zulfikar. Definition of topology. Topology, network topology refers to the manner in which the link and nodes of a network are arranged to relate to each other. Topologies are categorized as either physical network topology, which is the physical signal transmission medium, or logical network topology, which refers to the manner in which data travel through the network between devices independent of physical connection of the device. Logical network topology example include twist pair Ethernet, which is categorized as a logical bus topology, and token ring, which is categorized as a logical ring topology.
And we are going to cloud. The cloud refers to servers that are accessed over the internet, and the software and databases that run on those servers. Cloud servers are located in data centers all over the world. By using cloud computing, users and companies do not have to manage physical servers themselves or run software applications on their own machines. The cloud enables users to access the same files and applications from almost any device, because the computing and storage takes place on servers in the data center instead of locally on the user device. This is why a user can log into their Instagram account on a new phone after their old phone breaks and still find their old account in place with all their photos, videos, and conversation history. It works the same way with cloud email providers like Gmail or Microsoft Office 365, and with cloud storage providers like Dropbox or Google Drive. For business, switching to cloud computing removes some IT cost and overhead. For instance, they no longer need to update and maintain their own servers, as the cloud vendor they are using will do that. This especially makes an impact for small business that may not have been able to afford their own internal infrastructure but can outsource their infrastructure needs affordably via the cloud. The cloud can also make it easier for companies to operate internationally, because employees and customers can access the same files and applications from any location. This is the example of cloud. Cloud can available and capable in tablet, PC, laptop, and smartphone.
We're going to discuss about 4 common types of network topology. The first one is ring topology. The first feature of ring topology, the advantage of using this network topology is the ability to have fast network throughput. Second, less packet collisions. Third, high-speed transfers. And the last one is token is used between nodes, thus making this performing better than bus topology. And the second topology is star. The first one, easy to install and implement with wiring. Second, easy to troubleshoot and detect problems in the network. Third, if one device fails, it doesn't affect the other devices in the network. And the last one, you can easily add or remove devices without affecting the rest of the network. The third one is called mesh topology. The first feature, the main advantage of this type is fault tolerance, which is because of the redundant links that are created. Second, if one device or node in the network fails, the rest of the devices can work normally without interruption. Third, Adding more devices in the network doesn't affect the rest of the devices. The last one, the obvious disadvantage of using this type of network is the high cost of implementation. And the last one, it is called bus topology. The first feature of this topology is easy to set up and extend. Second, since there's a single communication line, means the same medium is shared. Therefore, the major advantage of using this topology is its simplicity. Third, less costly, less cabling needs. And the last one, on the other hand, having a single communication line for data transmission makes it easier for collision to occur, which is seen as a disadvantage of using this network topology.
Why we choose a topology stars? Why? Because star topology is the very common topology that every place that has a network topology use. A star may be a topology for a local area network or LAN, during which all nodes are individually connected to a central connection point short of a hub or a switch. A star takes more cable than e.g. a bus, but the benefit is that if a cable fails, just one node is going to be broke down. Each device within the network is connected to a central device called hub. If one device wants to send data to another device, it's to first send into the hub, then the hub transmit that data to the design device. The following slide show how our network topology works, especially inside a mini editing office.
And this is our network topology design. We have internet, modem plus router, firewall, of course, server, 3 switch, 9 PC, and 8 CCTV.
And for the hardware that we used in our network topology, for the PC, the monitor we use is Asus ProArt PA249Q. It has 5 main features. The first one is true consistent color with 99% Adobe RGB. Second is the 24-inch screen. The third one is factory pre-calibrated AE. 4 is robust connectivity with DisplayPort. And the last one is the Asus iCare monitors, feature flicker-free technologies. For the central processing unit, we use the Intel Core i7 8700K. For the motherboard, we use Gigabyte Z370. For the RAM, we use 16 gigabyte RAM. For the hard disk, we use 2 hard disks. The first one is Seagate 1 terabyte HDD and Samsung Evo 850 SSD 250 gigabytes. For the graphic card, we use Asus ROG Strix GTX 1060. And for the power supply unit, we use Cooler Master Watt Lite 600 watts. And for the casing, we use Armageddon Nanotron T1X. We use a headset. We use the Logitech G733 Lightspeed. For the specification, you can read it there. 4. For the keyboard, we use Razer Synosa V2. It has a backlit gaming keys, which is cool. For the fifth one, we use HP wireless mouse. 6, we use Panasonic KEF235L03 CCTV. And for the router, we use TLWR841HP. It has a superior range while penetrating Wi-Fi and 300 megabyte per second wireless speed, ideal for video streaming and online gaming. And of course, inside the network topology, indeed, we need a server. For the server, we use HPE ML350 10th Gen. You can read the specification there. For the switch, we use TP-Link TLSG108. And okay, for the 10th hardware, we use a genset. Why? Because it is for emergency sake. If the electricity shut down, we can use the genset. You can read the specification there. And here's the modem that we use in this network topology. We use the LWA801N. It supports multiple operation nodes and 300 Mbps. And for the range, it supports up to 30 meters. For the speaker, we use Logitech Z625. And here's the software that Ragil will explain.
And this is software specification. In the first one is Windows 11. We use Windows 11 because it's newer Windows. We can have so many capable to do in Windows 11. The minimum requirement specification, our processor must be 1 gigahertz, RAM must be 4 GB, storage must be 64 GB, and graphic cards must be compatible with DirectX 12. The second is Adobe Premiere Pro 2021. Here we use Adobe Premiere Pro 2021 because it's new version. And in this software, we can make a lot editing videos or photos. And there is a specification minimum requirements. You can read it. The third is Sony Vegas Pro 19. Why we use software editing again? Because Sony Vegas Pro 19 have a lot of contents, such as editing videos and photos. This is so recommended for editing employee and for content creator who makes contents. The minimum specification must be operating system must be Microsoft One Windows 10, CPU must be 6th Gen Intel Core i5, RAM must be 16 GB, hard drive must be 1.5 GB. Fourth is Microsoft Office Professional 2019. We use this Microsoft software because for any work business, make an appointment with clients and anything you can do with this Microsoft Office Professional 2019. Here the specification minimum requirements you can see. Next is Avira Antivirus 2021. We use this antivirus because it's recommended by professional IT. This antivirus can defend our computer from hacking and other problems. The minimum specification is processor must be Intel Pentium 4 or AMD Athlon 65. RAM must be 2 GB or more, hard disk must be 2 GB, and browse must be Internet Explorer 8. The last one is OneDrive. Why we use OneDrive? We use this storage because it's easy to use and good for saving videos or photos from the content creator. The minimum specification of processor 1.6 GHz or higher. Memory must be 1 GB of RAM. Resolution must be 1024 x 576 minimum, and internet connection must be high speed internet access is recommended. Next.
After we talk about hardware and software specification, now let's talk about the budget. The hardware specification budget is around 371 million rupiah, more or less. And the software specification, the budget is around 45 million rupiah, more or less.
And we're going to discuss about the floor plan. We use two floor. The first floor, it consists of toilet and meeting room, and there is a front office computer for guests. And the second floor, it consists of meeting room, toilet, pantry, and editing room. The editing room is the most important room in this office because it is a mini editing office. Of course, there must be an editing room. And from these two floors, the first floor contains 4 CCTV, and the second floor, it also contains 4 CCTV for the sake of the security of this place.
And we go to the conclusion. Based on today's presentation, we choose Topology for our mini editing office because it is the most comprehensive topology that suits our office from all aspects. The Topology is worth to use for us.
Okay, so it is the end of the presentation. I hope you like it. We sorry for our mistakes if there's some mistakes. Thank you for your attention. Thank you and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Wassalamualaikum
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.